We now return to Castle Tales, or no, City Tales. We're about to build a castle, and we got new people. Tahira's quest, a devoted companion to a seemingly wealthy young lady, this taciturn yet determined man appears bound by obligations that his mistress, at first glance, cares little about. Accommodate Tahira and Isha. My lord, some strangers request an audience. A worker from our hamlet brought them here after finding them wandering aimlessly along the road. Well, I mean, it's not really aimless if you're following the road, but it is an honor to meet you, your highness. My name is Tahira, a humble knight accompanying Lady Isha in her travels. We come from the distant land of Axum. Surely you've heard of it. We're seeking a place to rest for a night or two before heading back on the road. Might we be so bold as to ask shelter under your roof, your highness? Please excuse Lady Isha. She'll come to pay her respects shortly. She was captivated by the beauty of your domain and wished to admire it a while longer. Build a new district with a townhouse to accommodate. Oh boy, everybody wants to talk to me. Stale wine! Your Highness, the banquet is ready. Lord Pollock, Lady El, and all our companions are gathered. We can't begin the feast without our lord. Your Highness, at last, I was just about to raise a toast to your city, to our friendship, and to our health. May I? Oh, go ahead. Thank you, your Highness. It is truly an honor to return to this beautiful country, and an even greater one to see my dear friend's son spread his wings. But it is not only you I wish to thank tonight, your Highness. My praise extends to your companions, your advisor, to all the builders and workers who shaped the city into what it is today. I raise my glass to each and every inhabitant of this place. You are its heart, its blood, and the main reason I've had such a wonderful stay. I'll drink to your future, your Highness. It's getting rather warm in here, wouldn't you say, your Highness? Oh dear, I'm feeling a bit lightheaded all of a sudden. Cider really packs a punch, eh? Lord Pollock, are you all right? Your face, it's red as a plum. Do you need some water? Oh, don't worry about me. I must have had a bit too much to... Lord Pollock! Lord Pollock! Oh dear, he's unconscious. Look, my lord, he's foaming at the mouth. His drink must have been poisoned. We need to get him to a doctor now. Who's next? Give bread to Alberic. Young lord, may I have your attention for a moment? Yes, I was wondering if you'd let me take some stale bread from the hall's pantry. Why, you ask? Please, young lord, do you not have an ounce of trust in me? What nefarious deed do you expect me to commit with stale bread? No one's going to eat it. I might as well take it, no? Look, I just need some bread. I'm not asking for much, am I? Surely you can do me this favor. Oh, we have to build a bakery next. Right, we're stuck at 4. I can't... Well, surely they'll pop back up when we're ready. Okay, let it go. We must build a new district. Could we accommodate them over here in the hamlet? Ah. It's too big. It's fine. Okay. Well, so I made this too big because I need to make separate ones because you can only have 2 those buildings in a district. You've done it, my lord. A castle. It really is a castle. Our castle. What do you mean, our? This will surely put Gazbadia on the map, and your name in every mouth, your highness. A smithy. Stonework and mortar. Is this something I can upgrade to? Increase all influence areas by 10. Okay. Okay, pharmacy. Where was that? So we'll extend it all the way over there. Can't because it's already... Put a well, and doesn't matter. What do you mean? No gold. Build a pharmacy. There you are, my lord. This is a disaster. Our guest poisoned in the middle of the banquet held in his honor. Our best physicists... Why would we need physicists? Do you mean physics? Surgeons and apothecaries are by his side. They're not yet certain what ails Lord Pollock, but I trust they're doing all they can. They've asked me to gather fruit and vegetables for an ointment to help ease his stomach when he wakes. Would you tend to that yourself, my lord? I'd like to investigate a few matters while the Baron recovers. I believe the culprit is still among us. Thank you, Lord Pollock. My lord, Lord Pollock hasn't woken up yet, but the physicists remain, if confident, his life is no longer in danger. Their best guess is that Lord Pollock ingested wolfsbane or similar herbal poison. Someone must have slipped it into his drink before the speech. Would do such a terrible thing. Father, what happened? Tell me, please tell me. Oh, poor child. Worry not, your father is no longer in danger, but he's still very ill. He should wake up soon, I promise. First Big Brother, and now Tadig. Whatever. We should never have come here. This is all your fault. Lady Yale, please wait. She's gone. Would you mind going after her, my lord? Someone almost took her father's life, and if the culprit is still nearby, they may well come for her next. Find Yale at the cattle farm. Ah, you found me. Why do you come? I'm no child anymore. I can be alone if I want to be alone. It's not safe. The one who hurt your father, they're still here. Let him come. I'll show him what we're made of. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. It's true I'm not. I'm soon head of the family. I'm not allowed to be afraid. Must face all the dangers like Tadig. Is the adult world always like this, always full of sadness? If it is what being adult is like, I don't want to grow up. It's scary sometimes, but we don't have to face it alone. Not alone. It's difficult to believe. I still have Mummig and servants at home, and you're here too. You keep coming to my help, not by choice, really. You keep helping everyone. You must help yourself sometime, you know? It's not good to spend all of yourself on others. Tadig is a lot like you, too. Thank you, Highness. I'm glad that you come to find me. Maybe you're right. I must not despair. Tadig is still here. I must go, so I am with him when he wakes. Okay. Bakery. Shame that's not a production building we could put on. We don't have money. Try the quest. Find clues about the poisoning. My lord, come quick. Lord Pollock is waking up. He's still very weak, but the poison has left his body. The physicists... The physicists, yeah. Okay, whatever. Say his humor should be back to normal soon. Your Highness, Sir Advisor, there you are. Apologies, these old bones aren't as sturdy as they were the last time I was here. Truly a fickle mistress. Wouldn't you agree, young lord? Truly, thank you for saving me, and thank you for everything you've done for Yale. Poor girl, I can't imagine how scared she must have been. Lord Pollock, please, there's no need to thank us. We're deeply sorry for what happened. This was unacceptable. We should have been more vigilant, blah, blah, blah. No, please, don't blame yourself. I'm not the first. It's not the first time someone tried to take my life. I was only 12 when I survived my first assassination attempt. I shall rest, eat, and drink plenty of water, and soon I'll be back on my feet. Trust me, I do not hold you to blame. I only ask you to bring me some meat, if you please. Thank you, Your Highness. That's far better than plain berries. Truth be told, if I had stuck to that diet, it might have finished me off. Dysentery. All jokes aside, I know what's on your mind. You want to find the culprit, so do I, but please, be careful. Whoever did this is no amateur, and it pains me to say this, Lord, but the one you're looking for is without doubt one of your companions, or someone close to you, like a cook or a servant. No one else would have access to my cup. The culprit acted swiftly, without drawing suspicion. They must have been someone expected to be here, you see. Do you recall who was charged with providing the cider for the banquet? Maybe you'll find new clues if you investigate your orchard and talk to the workers there. Well, my lord, it seems this misadventure is already the talk of the town. The orchard workers knew why I had come the moment I set foot in the domain. At least they were eager to talk. We don't want this to affect our sales, they said. I suppose they're right. I wouldn't be inclined to buy cider if I knew someone had died from a single sip. In any case, coming here was the right decision. The workers mentioned a man who came by some time ago. They didn't catch his name, but they're certain he's one of our companions. Apparently, this man asked for cider before the banquet to enjoy by his lonesome, as they put it. It might not mean anything, but it does give us a potential suspect. Aside from that, I haven't found anything out of the ordinary. Thank you for your help, my lord. This day has been particularly stressful. I believe we all deserve some rest. Okay. Well, I still need money. Can I do this without money? No, this... Yes, I can. I can build these up, so we should be generating more money out of it. At least. Start making some money. But I also have the opportunity, I guess, to make some sales. We got a lot of stuff. We got a lot of stuff. About half. We don't need that. Certainly don't need all that. Right. Bakery first. To be near water. Can nobody take us in? There's no water in this area. That doesn't make any damn sense. That's a different type of water. Level 2 water. Oi. I'm spending my money on those upgrades that I should not be upgrading. Just... I need is a church. $79. Oh, it takes 12. Okay, can afford that. I need just one person to upgrade in here. It's a cottage. That's not a townhouse. Oh, fine. Let's get rid of this little cottage there. I have space. Why can't I start a quest? You have a limit of 4, right? Deliver cut stones and mortars. That's cut stones, and then you take regular stones and what? What is this? Sand. Oh boy, the bakery lacks a workforce.
I'm here to serve.
I need a market. And a performance stage. Bakery lacks resources. Flour. Let me guess, we're going to be low on that too, aren't we? As soon as that builds up, because we've only got 3 fields here. Okay. Your new fancy schmancy townhouse. What exactly are you doing here? They say we need them here, but why? It's a fancier way, or easier way, I guess, of upgrading. Thank you very much, Your Highness. It is so very kind of you to welcome us to your city. Allow me to present Lady Isha, my mistress. Good day, Your Majesty. I, too, wish to thank you for your kindness. For the kindness you've shown Tahir and me, it means much to us, and I shall see that it is repaid in kind when the time comes. I must say this is the first time I've seen such a lovely little town, so rural, so charming. I love it. It almost so provincial, thanks. It almost makes me want to stay forever. Can you imagine Tahir living here, surrounded by mountains and rivers? Isn't that wonderful? My lady, you know we cannot stay. Your sister is waiting for us. Oh, she can wait. Your Highness, might I ask one more favor, if you must? Our journey has left me famished, and I was curious about the local cuisine. What would you recommend? Provide food. Again. Well, as soon as this thing gets going... Processing. You're the only one who can process. I should probably start putting other people in the processing so that we build up levels. What would it take? This could just go anywhere. Rather, it didn't go anywhere. So we can do that here too, right then? But when we do it too much, it takes significant resources. The mortar shop, but we don't have sand. Let's work with cut stone first, but that makes tools. Tools come from the smithy. You know, I guess I could... Well, I don't know. Do they share? Because I could have that stuff here. This is very much a gatherer's everything, though. It's not really... If they do have to still walk resources, they would... There's no resources over here for them to use. Yeah, we got this bread going. Not really fast enough, but it is going. What? Did I not? Because now we don't... we're out of the wheat. As predicted. Now, hey, wait a minute. There's a gain here. Don't tell me that we've gone through all the wheat. It's a small gain, but it's a gain nonetheless. Why are we running out? Maybe we could get a farmer up in here who could...
I was made for this.
Could increase its production. Why am I having you do this? Just
Right away.
I'm here.
she's faster at it. Just have her do it. Which means I had her doing...
I was made for this.
There. Flour. Smithy. Construction.
I've been waiting for this.
If we can get it to double production. And then I could build one more. Quickly upgrading the road to cobble. And I have yet to see any bridge that goes over here, so this remains autonomous somehow, and I guess magically teleports whatever resources it collects to the pool. Which is alright. I would really rather they didn't have to drag it all the way along.
Certainly.
Well, we'll give it to you first. Right, thank you, young lord. I'll put this bread to good use, and you won't have to throw it away in a day or two. You still want to know what I'm doing with all this bread, huh? Trust me, young lord, there are things better left unknown. You're me, you're a stubborn one, aren't you? All right, I'll tell you. I want to feed the ducks by the river. There you have it. Happy now? They love bread. It's not great for their stomachs, though, so they only get a little. Just a treat. Money! Oh, and we've got extra for him. Dear me, this is absolutely delicious, your highness. Thank you once again. Tahir, hurry, you have to taste this. Yes, my lady, it is exactly as you asked, but we really have to leave soon. Your sister will be furious if we delay. I told you she can wait. I shall send her a letter to let her know we'll be late. While we remain here, better make yourself useful to the kind people of this city. As you command, my lady. Well then, your highness, I will be at your service for the duration of our stay. I promise to prove myself useful. And thank you for indulging my lady's whims. It's been months since I saw her so happy. You have a kind soul. I won't forget it. Good. Another guy to shove into construction or production? Processing. Yeah. Well, we do. What is her... Oh, because now she's out of wheat. Oh, it was taking wheat to make the beer. All right, all right. Fine. You have no choice but to make another wheat farm. Still only makes 2, though. Now it makes 3. Not good enough. So we need... where I don't even remember what district I put that in. That's the eatery. There needs to be a list. All residential buildings. Townhouse. Okay, nope, that's just that. Be nice to have a list of my production buildings somewhere. So I could find it, because it's hidden. That is the bakery. Did I even put one down? I think so, because we were told, hey, this can't find somebody. Just don't know where I put it. This is the problem with a game you don't plan, because now you just plop it wherever and then you forget about it.
I'm here.
Did you manage to upgrade this? No. Oh well. Did I even put it down? No, because I needed the smithy so that I could get the stone workshop. But see, I still need to know where that is. Where's the smithy? Because if I can put that guy in there to train up... Oh, you were training that up. Alright, we'll just be patient then.
As you wish.
Alright. Now let's just cut stones. The mortar still needs to be built. The mortar needs sand. And the sand comes from here. Which presumably would be by the water. Or I suppose I could put it over here, maybe. Doesn't matter now, it's too late. Start a quest. Help Rowena's father recover. Oh, Lord, I can't bother you. Can I bother you for a minute? Remember I told you about me folks? Well, me pa's health's not getting any better. As things be going, it looks like he ain't even gonna live through the next winter. I knew this was bound to happen, you know, but I didn't expect it to be so soon. Say, my lord, can I get some place for my old man to live? Maybe get him some fancy treatment and buy him a year or two more with us. Have 4 laundries. We have 1. I didn't even know we had laundries. Is that a service? A laundry there. And it has to be within the district for water. We already have 1, really. Don't have the money. Alright. Well, I don't think we're going to continue the story here. We're not going to make it. I am down on a lot of things. Sand pits. Now, do a gathering for you.
Certainly.
Yeah. Well, I think this is probably a good place to end here. I got my castle, which is rather... Like, what is even the point of this? Other than just giving me some influence? I don't know. Disappointing. I thought that was going to be a little bit more grandiose for all the crap we're doing with the town hall. But maybe as we progress this, that becomes more important. Whatever. Anyway, it's an interesting concept for the game. Anyway, I mean, there are 2 types of city building players. There is the very precise, very logistics type, set thing down on a grid and make things really efficient. And then there's the sloppy builders who just put everything down. This game was clearly made by someone of the latter, that just put it all down. And to be fair, a medieval town is just kind of built that way. It'd be spaghetti roads all over the place. Just build it where there's space, where you can get the land. But boy, when it comes down to this, where you are building things after the fact, it is incredibly annoying because you're stuck in either building new districts and all that stuff, or just replacing all your old stuff. And the problem with that is, you work to build them up, expending the resources to upgrade and all that stuff, and then you just delete the house, and you got to start all over again by putting those people into a new house. That's really tedious. Going into this blind, I can see now where I could have planned better had I known how the game was, but this is kind of aggravating to just learn all this stuff as you go, and then think, oh well, damn, now what am I going to do about these guys because they're stuck? No, they came back. We destroyed those ones, and they came back and still want the market. So that's aggravating. I think a lot of that could be alleviated by the fact that you can only have 2 extra buildings. Well, now how did we get 3 in here? I've got more than... Oh, well, city service buildings, I guess, huh? The production buildings, I guess, don't count. But anyway, point is, you could build a district that could provide everything without that restriction in place, and that would make this a lot easier. As it is, instead, you just kind of have to fill everything in and redo everything. Like the fact that there's a well here and a well right here, and yet they don't overlap. That's kind of aggravating, that it doesn't extend that far. What I feel would improve that is if this really did just, every time you upgrade these, it extended significantly. I mean, even the town hall upgrade would benefit from that. Because, I mean, that looks like a lot, but it's really not. especially with the farms. The farms don't produce nearly enough at this level. You gotta have massive farms. There's just no room for that. I don't know. I could see now, how it would be better to just make it differently than I did it here. But just kind of playing it along the lines of just slap it down because you need it to fulfill a quest. I mean, here we are. We are running out of resources because it's not balanced, and I didn't make it as good as I could have. I would also like it if you could just extend your farms. Just add on to a district or reshape it once it's down. That would be nice. Because all that does is remove an area, remove building, remove decorations, but you otherwise can't modify any of this. The fact that you can when you place it down, the system's already in place. It would be nice to just select this and say, okay, move it, shift it a little bit better. That might alleviate some of these problems, but I don't know. It started off casual, and now I'm just getting frustrated. This is an interesting concept, though. Rather than just continue to radiate out from here, extend yourself to a new town. So you kind of get the multiple towns on one map thing, but they're all eventually going to blend together. I feel like it would be maybe a little bit more useful if the map were fully buildable rather than just by the radius. Because then you could build a little town here, build a little town here, and then build like farms to transition in between or whatever. I don't know. A lot of that can just be done by deleting these and then rebuilding them and then replacing the farms with more people and just all that. But again, it comes back to the same problem with the houses where you build these things up and then you tear them down and have to build them again. And that is a huge time sink. And I guess if you're playing this kind of game, which is just kind of a casual time waster, that wouldn't really be a concern, but, I don't have that kind of time. Anyway, speaking of time, it's time to end this episode. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next Let's Play.